Electronic volumetric filler. This category of machines executes the filling process through flux transducers, which produce an impulse weighed per volume, by means of a process of speed integration of the fluid. For each container fed, it is executed the filling, with continuous overseeing, and the final verification of the filled value. In case that the container doesn't respect the programmed tolerance, it is rejected. The machine is extremely flexible as regards the production volumes. The change of the container is very quick and can fill a wide range of containers. Field of application: detergent and cosmetic filling, corrosive products, food products at acid pH, ESL or UHT milk, cosmetic when required a controlled contamination, paints, liquors and other flat beverages, pharmaceutical products. Description of the filling cycle: clearing of the counting value at each turn of the machine, and for each station. Opening of the filling tap, which is not in contact with the neck of the bottle. Control and filling interruption at the achievement of the planned nominal value. Final control of the obtained volume or mass. Comparison of the obtained volume or mass in respect to the nominal one, and deduction of the self-correction parameter for the following cycle. This cycle is repeated at each turn of the machine, and in independent way, for each filling station. Advantage of the new filling machines with volumetric flow meters. As the machine is without tank, it eliminates the risk of products contamination, because it is not in contact with gaseous spaces. SIP suitability: cleaning in place of survey system. Since the narrowest range of error in dosage, with the consequent decrease of dosage average, can be obtained, considerable economies of product yearly. The filling machine Elfill is suited to dosage of foamy and viscous products. The filler is equipped with a main collector of cylindrical shape. The product to fill arrives to the main collector thanks to a pump, with filling pressure control, through a vector frequency control, feeding with controlled pressure. Each filling station effects, in independent way, a continuous control of the volume or mass, and at an automatic dynamic correction. In this way, it is guaranteed a high filling precision, with a resolution of 1 milliliter, and a precision of the sigma value of 0.3% on 250 milliliters. With this system the change parts operations, washing and possible sterilization, are particularly quick and effective. The solutions or product consumption are reduced with this system by approximately 80%, compared to the consumption of the filling machines with tank. SIP system. The machine can be supplied with SIP system for washing or sterilization inside. The sterilization can be realized with hot methodology, through the steam use, only for the machines without the tank, or at cold through the use of chemical products. The machine does not require the use of dummy bottles, or particular predisposition for the SIP function. In the execution without the tank, the machine can be realized completely, with approved 3A hermetic frontal seals. Consequently, the SIP times are extremely reduced. Description of the filling cycle. Clearing of the counting value, at each turn of the machine and for each station. Opening of the filling tap, which is not in contact with the neck of the bottle. Control and filling interruption at the achievement of the planned nominal value. Final control of the obtained volume or mass. Comparison of the obtained volume or mass, in respect to the nominal one, and deduction of the self-correction parameter, for the following cycle. This cycle is repeated at each turn of the machine, and in an independent way for each filling station. Advantage of the new filling machines with volumetric flow meters. As the machine is without the tank, It eliminates the risk of product contamination, because it is not in contact with gaseous spaces. SIP suitability, cleaning in place, of survey system. Since the narrowest range of error in dosage, with the consequent decrease of dosage average, can be obtained considerable economies of product yearly. The filling machine Elfill is suitable to dosage of foamy and viscous products. Cleaning system. The machine is equipped with a collecting liquid tank for the cleaning operation. Selecting the cleaning option onto the control panel, the head rotating opens only the taps in correspondence of the tank and allows the flow of the product, which is collected, and eventually conveyed to another tank. Principle of electromagnetic measurement. Volumetric measuring is supplied when the product to be measured has a consistent electrical conductivity of no less than 20 microsiemens centimeter. Volumetric measuring is accomplished by the use of electromagnetic flowmeters. The working principle of these flowmeters is based upon Faraday's law of magnetic induction. Conductive product passing through a magnetic field within the meter generates an induced voltage. The induced voltage is proportional to the flow velocity. Two electrodes, positioned inside the meter in direct contact with the product sense the induced voltage. The volume dosed is computed on the basis of the pipe diameter and the detected velocity of the product passing through the meter. Principle of weight measurement. Mass-type flowmeters are supplied for the measurement of non-conductive or hazardous products. The working principle is based upon the controlled generation of Coriolis forces within the meter. The measuring tubes, or single measuring tube, are made to oscillate at the natural frequency of resonance. The Coriolis forces, produced at the measuring tubes, cause a phase shift in the tube oscillation. Transducers, located at the inlet and outlets of the meter, detect the phase shift. The signals transmitted by the two sensors are proportional to the mass flowing through the meter. The measurement of this phase shift determines the amount of mass that has been dosed, with very high accuracy.
Borgo.org